but shy. And I welcome you back yet again to Routine Part 5, Chapter 5, something. I took my time taking it all in last time. Let's just hurry up so we get to the title. It is called Endure. And you can most certainly say that we've been doing that, I'd say. And if you don't say, can I just say that you have a very skewed definition of endurance? In the sense that who the hell hurt you? Why? But you know what? Even though this is nothing, this is just experience, this looks so damn good. It's literally nothing. It's hardly anything compared to what sci-fi landscapes usually look like. This just looks so damn good. It should be the most basic thing, the most overdone, most uninspired matter of sci-fi environment possible, and yet it looks so damn good. I'm pretty sure the Earth is a little bit big. Whoa. I just know, you know that thing when you go outside, the moon appears big, and then you take a camera and it's tiny. I just look at my window. It's the same thing. That to me the moon is about this big. To you it actually looks like the Earth would look from the moon. That is amazing. There's only so many ways I can say it. It's freaking amazing, this game. Oh yeah. By the way, came to think of that. Where is it? I never really addressed that last time. How I did say I was going to try to pair the cat tool to my 60OF and stand around. Tried it, didn't work. Or maybe it does work and I just couldn't figure out how it would be done. But either way, I tried, couldn't make it work, sorry. All the same, I still can't get over. It looks... God damn, it looks good! It looks so damn good! Even with all the intellectual nonsense, even with all the tedious drawn out puzzles, even with everything, this game has been such a cool experience. I say it has been as if it's over. Actually, I don't... For a second I thought they were going to let me play a recording in the vacuum of space. What happened to my voice? Space. Hello. Should I keep doing my reviews, my videos like this? Would that be sexy? No. That's not. Security clearance required interface above level 2. Thank you, Lord Luna Almighty. Oh, damn it, I forgot. I was going to use the module to look around the surface of the moon. I wanted to see if my theory was correct, if the entire moon was covered with the stuff we couldn't see. I assume not, considering one flash and I was able to see the giant thing. The man in the moon. I just realized the freaking man in the moon. And a good old Mac tonight. Ah. But yeah, maybe my theory was completely off. Either way, I'd have liked to do it just for the sake of it. I've heard of moonquakes. Moon rains are a new thing. Looks like someone is attempting to pull a Martian over here. I was gonna say Ridley Scott's Martian, but it was based on a book. I don't remember the author's name though. By the way, I am aware that I don't need to raise my gun, raise the cat to look at the side of it. I just do it because I like it. Makes it feel more real for me. A decon shower, main control lab, decontamination, and what is this? Main wing. Chemical lab, solace, cistern, and mess hall. Security level 1. Oh shit, I just realized something. If we were given clues to what was supposed to go down over here, if we were given clues up to that back there, I have completely forgotten it. So let's just make it easy for ourselves and go to the main control lab and see what that gets us. Presumably, the deal is that we're supposed to get security level 3, but I don't know how or if we were given instructions for it. EL9. Unable to administer disinfector. What is EL9? Is that the flower that I can't see sprouting out of me? Am I looking like my mom's garden right now? I don't enjoy that. Is this EL9? You know what? The Last of Us can get effed. This is horrifying. That is a battery, and that is time frame, symptom, description. Day 1, headaches, sinus pressure, ice pick headaches, tinnitus, fullness in ears. Day 1, eye strain, photophobia, blurry vision, floaters, some instances of subconjunctival hemorrhage. Day 5, insomnia, trouble sleeping, sleep paralysis, disturbances during hypnagogic or hypnopompic states, high cortisol levels. Day 7, cognitive decline, visual manifestations, visuals and auditory hallucinations, confusion, brain fog, dissociative memory loss. Day 30, breathing difficulties, cough, low-grade asthma, lower blood oxygen levels. Day 45, dehydration, gaunt appearance, unable to intake nutrients by mouth, constricted veins, difficult to detect for needle insertion, deep amber-colored urine. Day 60, death, cardiac arrest after succumbing to symptoms. Day 61, fruiting bodies, development of a fungal growth on the back of the tongue observed during algor mortis, positive cryptococcal test. Okay. 2 things. 1, how long does that mean I've been out? If it takes 6... Well, about 9 or 8 weeks for death to occur, but at least 2 weeks before the symptoms I've been experiencing happens. Unless this is not a time loop, but me suffering cognitive decline. Like, I arrived... The game didn't start with me arriving on the moon. It started with me being in the arrival chambers. Then making my way around. Although the crew seem to have been... All of the events of the ASN seem to have happened fairly recently. Although it would have been difficult to really know, considering the Type 5s put the bodies into bags and then moved them. So... Huh. This is like watching Joker all over again, except I'm living it. Laboratory 01. Security level 1. Good. Give me lore, or give me... You know what, just give me lore.
We came so far. Further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Right, reminder, Prism is a cult. I don't know what Prism is about, but it's a cult. What's the battery level? Okay, acceptable. Growth in the brain, I assume this means. I'm not entirely sure. I ain't a doctor. I just recognize big black area. Probably not good thing to have in brain. Did you hear about the guy who... Well, people say he lived with lacking 90% of his brain. Really, it had just been compressed by a buildup of fluid in his skull. Email. Decontamination malfunction from Paul Vargas to Kenneth Murray. I'm sorry. The infection has begun. Hey Ken, the automated sensor in the decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Until I get it fixed, we can work around it by manually entering the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew that use the main control lab. Okay, that helps me, thank you. Woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice. My voice. Together. Okay, it's almost a full... Does that indicate months or days? Is it the 1st in the 8th of 1979? Or is it the 8th of the 1st, 1979? I remember it's something stupid. Kenneth's terminal is this. Okay, now let us find some instructions for how to synthesize what we need to decon ourselves. It is a very advanced system, I have to say, especially considering the time. This is all taking place in the 70s. Hmm? Was that me? I think it's me. I think it's me. I think it was me. I think it was me. I think it's dust coming down from on there. I'm seeing. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, okay. I am overreacting. Okay, where? Oh. I assume this is the chemical bath that I need to activate, or maybe it's just where the chemicals mix, or something akin. Let's see here. Overflow is at 100% capacity. Cistern is at 100% capacity. I assume that means we're going to have to purge it, but I also feel like we're moving steps ahead. Like, this is things I'm gonna need to remember to do later, but it isn't actually relevant to me at the very moment. Hello? Tasks in progress. Something significant is happening in the canal. The archive terminal indicates that an emergency echography must be performed. However, I cannot proceed without first upgrading my interface module to security level 3. To do that, I need to reach the annex station and locate the founder's terminal. The canal. Okay, so I am being affected. There seems to be an EL9 contamination. I need to find the chemical laboratory and compile a disinfectant myself, since the automated system doesn't appear to be working. The overflow is flooded, however, the cistern should be accessible. Wait a minute. The cistern? Okay. I don't know why, but going in that thing made me queasy. I see something. Actually, let's see what's hidden from me. I don't see anything particularly vile or noteworthy. Okay. Oh, it's a tear! Well, there is a tape recorder in there, so I need to access that door. But if this is already torn, can't I just, you know, whip through it? Unless I'm supposedly worried about impaling myself on these things. Well, matters little to not. There is a screen. And there is another screen. Cables running. Okay. I assume I'm going to need to shock this thing. Maria's terminal. Enter user ID. Never can it be simple. I almost wonder why I was given the fingerprint analyzer thingamajig. It's been relevant, I think, once in the game. No, it was relevant earlier. I just remembered. But really, how often do you just wipe down your screen? And why did everyone do it at the same time? I did not come from there. Hello. Medical evaluation. Personal information. Henry Becker, lead physicist. Tether partner, Matthew Goodall. Or is it Gerard? No. Male, 51 years old, lead physicist. General appearance, poorly. Patient has a prominent cough and breathing issues. He's experiencing tightness in his chest, which he says started after a presence visited him yesterday. He also complains of ice pick headaches, floaters in vision, and sensitivity to light, which he has been experiencing for about a month. Communicated concern to Judith Weber, psychologist, regarding Becker's comments about a presence, and submitted a referral for examination after patient recovers from physical symptoms. Becker has been isolated and prescribed salbutamol for asthma symptoms. His primary and secondary rotations will be reassigned until further notice. Report signature 1970. Oh. Report signature. I actually thought the person making the report would be signing it. But no, it's just a date. You know what? I'm gonna try 1978 just to be sure. Apparently not. Oh well. Oop. What was that? Is that me beginning to suffer the physical effects of... Blah. Hello. Access override. Hey! Oh. Hello? No. Oh well. Really annoying that that thing isn't a fingerprint. I wonder. 6453. I think C stands for clear, but since nothing happened, I had to try. So... Okay. Maria. Oh! Oh! That's... Yo! Oh. Battery, some battery, you. Gonna fuck you. There is what I was looking for. Maria Ivanov, 2549. Two, 5, 4, 9. There we are. This bastard just did that and then pissed off. Email. The Arbor, from Maria Ivanov to William Davis, founder. I discovered something in the arbor. It is a large animal that does not appear to be alive. I think this is what some of the others saw. You must go and see. Then we need to get it to the main control lab. You cow took that thing here. I went back to the arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had to let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I am grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. Precaution protocol from Maria Ivanov to all. Hello, team. There is a potential illness going around. Until we know more, STIPP is in effect. Report at the first sign of any symptoms. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down surfaces frequently. Wear provided masks. Surely that's RIWW. RIV. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. One of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in a designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered for the length of your isolation period. Chem will be conducting recurring surface swabs and used air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high-efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. Thank you. Execute. Running.bat. Finding wire doors. Door found. Opening doors. Please terminate this program. Okay. That... The program telling me to terminate things, that does not feel like a positive. Where is it? Where is it? I hear you, you gangly son of a son. Why does it feel like it's right on top of me? Oh, I see you now. I'm not here anymore. Damn it! Ah. So, a thing I learned earlier is that my identity code, when I had my original identity, it randomizes with every playthrough. Gonna be interesting to see if the same thing happens here. Yeah, that's right. Give me the thing! 2549. No, it does not. Although it may be unique to every playthrough instead. Two, 5, 4, 9. I don't know if noticing that I've read everything transfers between each new iteration. But just in case it doesn't, I'm running. I have terminated the program. 2, 5, 4. 2, 5, 4, 9. I'm gonna check over here. Access override. 2, 5, 4, 9. Well, it's worth a shot. I don't know the nursery rhyme about the man in the moon. Is there a specific one, or are there several versions of it? By the way, how much? Yeah, I'm getting a battery. And double check that I did get the code right. 2549. I did. Okay. And now I am not going that way. I am going back here, so I don't have to do all this nonsense again. I check this. And it's coming behind me now. Is it possible for me to close that door? It would appear not. What was that? Damn it, I can't hide beneath that thing. Damn it. Yeah, that's right. Now stay away from me. Would it be possible to close that thing again? Running bat. Finding wide doors, door found. Opening doors. Don't open them! Close! It is going that way. Okay, so we've established that thing can see me. I think it may even be able to hear me. Not talking to you guys now, but running too fast or just walking when it's nearby. It's definitely smarter than the Type 5s are. Or, well, I say smarter, more capable. Jan's terminal. I don't know how to pronounce it. Federal footsteps coming closer. Sterain biomarkers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for the radiocarbon results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarker assemblages in these samples, and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. I think it's going further away, but I'm not sure. I don't hear it anymore. Proteinogenic amino acids. After everything, it has all been worth it. This is momentous. Life! Right here, right now, with us on the moon. Okay, I appreciate it not coming in here, but what is it doing? Maybe the canal harbors a more hospitable environment for certain organic material. After I get the next experiments logged and prepped tomorrow, I need to talk with Barbara. What I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence. The loss of time, the hallucinations, and yet, I embrace it. I embrace the process. I hear it now. The canal is our only way to go on. Together. Oh, wait. 0125, 0825, 0921, 0929. Okay, so year, month, date. Got it. Soft steps, soft steps. This is one of those X-ray viewing windows. Not windows, screens. Damn it! So not only can it see me, it's fucking eagle-eyed. Where am I? What is this place? Flowers blooming. the decompression stuff that the psychologist, Dr. Weber, was talking about. Hello! I really hope that thing can't follow me into the vents. I've been given no reason to believe so, but equally, this game is so rational, I may be proven wrong very, very quickly. Why does it sound like it's closer? Oh, that's why. Thought maybe it was in here with me for a second. Now. I hear stomping, stomping, stomping. Well, step, step, step. Where am I now? Ah, I don't care, I can save. There we are. EL9 solution, disinfectant compiler, main control lab, decontamination. Reminder to source new sample for EL9 testing from the cistern. Okay, so in order to get the EL9 solution, we first go to the disinfectant compiler and then the main control lab for decon. But first off, we need a sample, and presumably I just need to, you know, pull my thumb off. Potential EL9 stabilizers, citric acid, can boost chlorhexidine, chlorhexidine strength, I don't know, could destroy our solution, too acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide, pH level help copper stay active. EDTA, good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol strength, can weaken when in a lot of alcohol such as ethanol. Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. Polyvinyl pyrrolidone, PVP. A good stabilizer, but could make the solution more viscous than we want. PVP can retain and slow down the release of silver ions. Sodium chloride can balance chlorhexidine or lose strength fast. Break down H2O2 and Cu2. Can accelerate decomposition too much. Notes: base plus active of 1 copper plus active O2 plus stabilizer. Okay, so this is a recipe, but where I have to figure out half the damn recipe. Decontamination formula. Oh, I get a trial and error. How fun. If I do the wrong thing, can I cause a massive growth moment like in evolution? Success, EL9 solution. You mothers. You base. Oh, wait. I know what to do. Can I disconnect? I could. Okay, good. So what is the freaking point of me even having this thing? I think I can't see what the base is or what the active 2 is or the stabilizer. But obviously active 1 is Cu2 plus. Hello, can you help me? Chemical pH levels, ordered lists, component, pH range, notes, summary table, citric acid, strong acid, paracetic acid, very acidic disinfectant, phenol 5, hydrogen peroxide. Oh, this is going to be fun. And I appear... Wait. What is that? It did not sound like the Moon Man. Ugh. Okay. Hello, you. Chemical pH levels, ordered lists. It's pretty much the same thing again. Right, well. This is going to take a while, and I believe I have exhausted all possible areas of exploration, so I'm gonna save you old-timers the pain. Wait. Before I do that... Okay... And, of course, I can't open it whatsoever. Okay, back to pain. Hello, old-timers and newcomers. This is my first test of my altered decontamination formula. For a base, I have isopropyl alcohol. I have copper ions for an active, and hydrogen peroxide for an active, and polyvinyl pyrrolidine as a stabilizer. Test results. 75% effectiveness though. I think it's my stabilizer that needs work. With that in mind, I'm just gonna... I know citric acid would be bad, because it would destroy the other components. So let's go for sodium bicarbonate. But it's still at 75% effectiveness. EDTA, no. Sodium chloride, that seems about as likely as citric acid, but we'll see. Still at a 75% success rate. Let's see. I am going to read the notes again. By which I mean the notes in the lab. There's one on stabilizers, there's one on actives, and there's one on no, that one's on stabilizers. The base seemed to be isopropyl alcohol seemed like the best base. But let's compare it to the notes on the other things. Hello, old-timers and newcomers. I have no idea how long... Actually, I do know about how long. In short, found the solution, thought I activated the recording again. Did not, as it turns out, but I utilized it. I put it in the system, walked through here, was let in after being disinfected, but it did not double check me, which I find concerning. Because, again, I'm pretty sure I'm infected. And it feels like that was left out solely for the character to believe that maybe it's not infected. Or the computer sensed this nonsense and decided, you know what, everything's messed up anyway. But yeah, really hasn't been a terrible amount of time missing, but I'm still sad that you missed stuff. Medical evaluation, personal information. Unidentified remains of unknown animal. General appearance, large animal, deceased, pale flesh, hairless. Height, 2.1 meters in length. Length, 3.2 meters. Weight, 406 kilograms. The vertebrate animal looks to be of the Mammalia class, with 10 limbs. The neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows an apple lodged within the long throat, which was probably the cause of death. The digestive system consists of one stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no evidence of a uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is female, which also suggests the potential existence of a male mate. Note: due to the size of the subject, a partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery in the arbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been scheduled for tomorrow. The arbor has been closed for the time being. Okay, so whatever they found, it wasn't what's currently stalking the halls. And this, most likely, is just a part of it. Kinda curious which part, though. Like, from this angle it sort of looks like a face. But it could be the exact opposite for all I know. What I want to know is how the heck did it... Unless this is... Is this Eve? I don't remember anything in the Bible about 10 limbs, but female and choked on an apple. Okay, odd. What else now? I read all of this. So I listened to that. And now what? There is a little green dot in the upper left corner of the screen. I want to know... Wait a minute, what's that? Is that a thing I can pick up? No? What about you? Do you have anything for... Yes, you do! William Davis 0325. 0325. Thank you, William Davis. Let's check that this was added to the database. William Davis ID 0325. Wait. Carly, Mason, Maria, William. Okay, 0325. Now, let's go back to the area with the machine I could not previously access. 0325, right? Shit! What? Okay. Alzheimer's? For reasons unknown to me, OBS has started pausing without me telling it to. Unless somehow I've just gone ridiculously forgetful. What? Where are you, you bitch of a son? Whoa! Sometimes it's invisible, sometimes it isn't! 0325, 0325. That is the code that I picked up. Not here. 0325. Am I heading back to the chemical plant again? No, this is where I'm supposed to be. 0325. Actually, no. No, it's not. I think I'm still in the wrong place. But I can double check. First, save. Database. 0325. Okay, I still got it. I still got it. Here we are. This is where I'm supposed to go. Thing I've noticed. That thing doesn't attack me until I'm looking at it. Next time I hear the footsteps but don't see it, remind me to try and not activate my camera, see what happens. But make sure I... What? But make sure I have saved very recently before I do that. There we are. It's gonna be a joy watching this back later and seeing whether it is me or the program deciding. Oh. Why am I doing this? I missed the bit that explained what I'm doing going down into the cistern. How does this lead me to acquiring security level 3? Is that the moon man screaming, or is it just ambience? Ambience, whatever. Overflow area, yeah. And for being an overflow area that was claimed to be full, it seems to be not. Oh! Well, isn't this a fun place to get lost in? Okay, that's barred up. And that's another distance. I'm just checking what's here, if there's anything useful or some such. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but I don't think I have any use for it, no. Oh yeah, I can do this. Still not sure. And it's lurking its way in here. Filter cleaning. Wear pipe. Wear PPE. I haven't gotten lost, by the way. I know where I am. There's bars here, but I know where I am. Oh, wait a minute. These are the things that I saw back yonder. Still not sure what they are, but I know where they came from now. They fell down or something. So, that is where I came from. Let's see where this leads. Bars, again. I'm a little bit confused about all the bars, to be honest. Because, let's say someone is doing cleaning work down here, wearing PPE, doing it right. And then someone doesn't get the memo, starts flooding the area. These are going to cut said people in half. Not even in half, in tiny little spaghetti strains. Did I say strains or strings? Who knows? I'm just saying, if they can swim against the rising water, they might get more of a chance than, you know, this. But on the other hand, if I'm gonna go for safety observations, I could point out it would do well with a lot of handholds along these walls. And believe me, as a welder, I have heard some horror stories about working in cisterns and cramped spaces. Is this metal or is it flappable? I think it's metal, but yeah, it's metal. I have heard some horror stories about working in cisterns, cleaning out, not cleaning out, but repairing oil storage and the like. Like industry chimneys and things like that. Or just, you know, massive machinery that you can potentially go into and you need to go into. To do repairs and whatnot. So many horror stories about industry people where the right hand doesn't know the left hand shat in it. And starts up the machinery with people inside. I think my teachers, 2 of them, had as many as 3 stories of that happening across their careers. Not just in general, but to them specifically, with them being very lucky to be alive. So this is the cistern I'm gonna drain, right? The other cistern was full. I'm still recording, good. The other cistern was full. This one's empty. So what's gonna happen when I turn this handle? All the stuff I just talked about, isn't it? I hear water trickling. There seems to be so much more earlier in the other cistern. Looks like it should be spurting out with the force of 1,000. With the force of 1,000 bellowing hippos. You know what else it feels like? Like Tall and Gangly is about to make an appearance. See, now this is what I'm talking about. Oh God! This is not what I want. This is exactly what I was worried about. Help me out now! There. What? Damn it! Damn it! I knew something would grab me. Where am I? Oh, hello. Am I dead? Oh. Spacesuit appears to have kept me safe in the water. Or there was no water. I'm not gonna question, I'm just gonna accept. I would like a computer screen now because I'm unsure of what next. Nope! Do you think that thing was the other creature's, well, son or child or something like it? Tasks. Complete the canal in progress. Something significant is happening in the canal. The archive terminal indicates that an emergency echography must be performed. However, I cannot proceed without first upgrading my interface module to security level 3. To do that, I need to reach the annex station and locate the Founder's terminal. Okay, and I have... Oh, I'm still good. I am still good. Hello. Overflow is at 0%, cistern is at 0%. And is this my way to the Founder's lab or something? I missed a bit that said this is where I'd find the entrance to the founder's office, unless the founder himself is down here somewhere, or at least his ID. Who was the founder? It wasn't Davis, was it? Because I already have his code. You are closed for me. Or closed for anything, really. You are nothing. Well, you're a warning, of course, but an unimportant one under the circumstances. Everything is blurry. Oh, hello. It is no longer blurry. We have another vent situation. I question the logic behind this, I have to admit. Unless it's not actually a vent, in this case it's a utility corridor. Well, utility crawl space. Why am I marking words? Well, because I want to make sense of this otherwise very rational world I have found myself in. Let's see, I have Davis is 0325. Now, who was the founder? It wasn't Davis, was it? An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. I maintain that can't... Is that really the definition for routine? Because to me, a routine is constructed by human beings not to say that human beings aren't part of nature, of course, but we have a modicum of self-awareness. And by self-awareness, I mean we are, as far as we know, the only self-aware animals on the planet. We're not just aware of our nature, we're aware of the... We are aware that we are aware of our nature. We're not only alive, we are aware that we are alive. We don't just respond to input, to stimuli, to all of that. I mean, we do, but we are aware that we're doing it. And if we have sufficient reason to, we can look past it, we can rise above it, we can choose to not be of our nature. And that is necessary in order to construct a routine. A routine is by definition constructed. I really should stop talking because I feel like I've crossed the line from... I feel like I'm just wasting time at this point. 0325. Security Media Diary. Let's listen to this one first.
Look at how whispers my name, urging me forward. Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Okay. So he was enthralled with the creature he dissected. Enthralled with is the wrong word, but I can't think of a good word at the moment, but I say again, celestial creature, mythological representative of something greater than ourselves, an Eve, maybe the Eve. Patient Matthew Gerard. Tether partner Heather Becker. Henry Becker. General appearance: barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic, but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma and is being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. Incident report: canal incident. Deceased person. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Matthew Gerard went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved Gerard via the tether connection. Gerard was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Still recording. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Gerard went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August, 1978. Notes: a burial was held outside of the base for Gerard. Okay. I don't see a whole picture yet. But far as I can tell, that thing in the halls, it could be Gerard at the final stages of infection, or it could be the babe that creature seemed to be caring for. Incident report: missing person Kenneth Murphy. Summary: per the airlock log at 0237 LTC, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. Notes: on-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on in the past in the event Murphy returns. Okay. To be entirely honest, that thing stalking the halls, the Moon Man, it makes a whole lot more sense to me for that to be Murphy. But I'm still... I really want some context on that creature choking on a freaking apple on the moon. Use the interface module to upgrade security level 3. Oh, interface module, right. Module updated. I hear stuff. It sounded very ominous, but was in response to a good thing. Media. Entity B, recovery. Let it be known I'm still unsure what Prism is about. Oh, that is the tree, the apple tree. Oh, now I see. Okay, so the thing got in and choked on an apple. Got it. So it was here on the moon. I thought they found it dead outside on the moon. A second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. Is apple human produce? I know that... I think... correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think oranges exist in the wild, naturally. Or is it not orange? It's some sort of citrus fruit that don't exist naturally, but only exists due to us breeding it with other types of citrus across, I think, several centuries. A magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that it is not my... I can feel sadness that is not my own. The others think they are hallucinations, they are mistaken. They are memories. I slept in the main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. And what did she say? I know now. There is no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we are all together. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. So, what do you all think? Is it something celestial, something magical, something greater than us, something evolutionarily more significant than us? Or is it just the parasite infection driving us crazy? Personally... Oh, what happened there? Okay. Personally, I'm putting my money on it being a fungal infection that is messing with our heads and making us confuse hallucination and delusion. Oh, what? Oh, things are happening again.
Don't give up.
I wasn't planning to, but thank you. Me, I assume. But yeah, personally, I think it's a fungal infection that, at best, may give some sort of telepathy between creatures, urging us to to return to the canal, where it just so happens to have taken root, that we may bring nutrients to it that its mycelia may feed upon. In some hitherto... What was that? Oh! Battery is good. I did say I was gonna leave the camera off, but the thing is already visible. So, you know, don't need to utilize the thing to see it. Didn't I come from here? Well, if I did, the door's closed now. Okay, probably not. Okay, at best I think the infection gives some sort of mild telepathy that urges us to return to the canal. It sounds sort of like it's behind me, but I'm sure it's ahead of me somewhere. I think I hear it looming behind me, and I am willfully ignoring it. Seeing if that is the sensible choice or not. Oh, I'm back here. So how do I get out? Urging us back to the canal, where it just so happens to have taken root, for no meaningful or what's it called? Epistological reason whatsoever. It's just urging us back because it wants us to lie down there and let its mycelia consume us. Or the more likely scenario, I think, there is no telepathy, it's just a combination of the same neural processes that creates a sense of déjà vu, combined with our own imagination, letting us believe we are experiencing religious mania. No, not even mania. Religious... religious... enlightenment? Revelations. Oh, it's down through here. Now I remember. Now I remember. Do not appear in here. But either way, the experience of living through it is fascinating. I wonder if I could trick it by playing that recorder. I'm back here again! Or is this a new area? Nope, not a new area. I have made my way to where I needed to be. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's going to end with us needing to die in order for whatever is here. Sorry. In order for whatever is here not to infect Earth. I hear it. Initiate. There we are. Okay, and this time I remember to look at the moon's surface. Now, I heard footsteps. What are the chances the thing is in here with me? Okay, I see nothing. This is me running. You know what? People talk a lot about world records and the like. What about moon records? Let's see. Ah. Well, that tore my theory to shut. Oh. That tore my theory into shatters. Oh, that's my heart beating. Okay. No, it's my own footsteps that I'm hearing. You know there is no sound on the moon. Yeah, we're not hearing sounds from outside. We are feeling the reverberations of our feet resonating through our bodies and into our ear canals. Inside this, I was about to say aerosolized, this oxygenated local environment we find ourselves in. That is to say, the spacesuit. Ah, this reminds me of when I reviewed found footage movies. I miss doing that. Why can't I do that? Because I can't afford it. Because Sweden hates found footage. What do you think about that for a thumbnail? It means absolutely nothing. It just encapsulates the spirit of this game so well. I don't know if it's true or not, but presumably the footprints of I don't remember the names of the astronauts. Was it Buzz Aldrin, or was he just one of the people who tried to get to the moon and failed? I don't know. I forgot where I was even going with that. I forgot what I was saying. Chapter 6, Legacy. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching. I have been keen but shy, thus the mask. And I hope you will see me, because I can't see you, in the next episode.